Hey everybody, welcome to another Botani Danny adventure. Today we're going to Bunnings and we are just buying random plant stuff to just kind of inspire us for more garden projects. Look at the plants outside. Woo! A quiet moment of contemplation. Things to get for the garden. To the nursery. So exciting. So they didn't quite have the underwater lights that I have already in my garden, so I'm gonna have to buy some battery powered ones. Apparently they're water resistant, so I'm gonna check them out. I bought this last time and I've got it in my driveway. It's pretty good. It's got like a clip. Add it to the box. Ooh. Not sure. Turns out the pond lighting situation, they don't sell what I wanted, so I think I'm just gonna go with this floodlight option to illuminate the area. This is my happy place. Woo, yeah! So I love browsing their aquatic pond plants and always looking for new species, but also their mondo grass. Like, pretty cool selection. Look at this corkscrew brush. Make something with this. Oh, there's so many different new things to experiment with. This is kind of cool. Ooh. What the? Going down. Well, so that was an exciting experience. Now I've got these little plant projects to kind of dabble and play with. Let's see. It was kind of like an interesting experience because it was just like looking around. I'm always on the lookout for new like plant projects and things to like dabble with. So I've kind of just like gone on a little bit of a plant spree. So the next stop I want to make is at my local aquarium, where last week I bought like 2 loaches, yo-yo loaches in fact, and actually I just want to buy some more because I think 2 might not be enough. They like to school and they feel safer if they're in groups, so I'm gonna go back and see if there are some more that I can add to my aquarium. Yes! So I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I love doing plant projects. Look, there's always lots of things going on in my life. Often have lots of things on my mind, lots of things that are kind of like, I guess, mulling in the background, and I don't know, just doing plant things just helps to break that chain or pattern of thought that kind of sometimes stresses me out. So I often dabble in fish tanks, and I think that's probably why I'm really gravitating towards fish tanks and plants, is because it feels very you can kind of like craft it, but also like the texture of touching the water and looking after the fish kind of takes your mind off some of the things that are going on in your life. And yeah, sometimes it's really hard to like break that thought pattern of like thinking that happens as you get older. And I've realized that as you get older, the more experiences and the more things that you know, the more you tend to overanalyze things and just like really read into things a lot. I don't know, just having this plant hobby just helps to break that for me a little bit. It just kind of like helps me to like distract my mind. You know, some days it's pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie, and sometimes all I want to do is just shut out the world and just be like, you know, leave me with my plants, leave me with my aquarium and my tanks. And I know I get a sense of growth and satisfaction when I see my fish thrive or my plants get really green. So last week I bought 2 loaches, yo-yo loaches in fact, from this aquarium shop, and I kind of just bought only 2 just to kind of try them out. And now that I just love how like they look, and they're called yo-yo loaches because the stripes on their side of their bodies are like, it spells out the word yo-yo. Here they are. Ooh. I even got them some of this loach food. They're like sinking wafers, so they can kind of like eat them at the bottom of the tank. I'm kind of like also in this phase where whenever I go like to a plant nursery or plant shopping, I'm also looking for plants that are kind of like quirky, a little bit different, a little bit unusual, ones that I haven't seen before. Yeah, I don't know why I just want to collect them. It makes me feel really good. So it's the brightest part of just this hobby. Here we go. Now to let the loaches acclimatize to their new tank and join their fellow yo-yo loach mates. I just like sitting and watching like my fish settle in and watch how they interact, and yeah, it's kind of fun. So while they're acclimatizing, I'm gonna put my curly plant into my pond. So got my curly plant here. Definitely says that it needs sun to part shade. It's gonna be an interesting place to find it. I love the curls. Curly. So the idea here is to pot it into this ceramic pot so that it will be easier to kind of move around to a different spot if it need be. Look at them roots. So good. Seems pretty well established. Just gonna add this curly plant to this part of the pond. I'm just gonna let it reside here for a bit. See how it goes. See how it will survive. Maybe a little bit further down. Oh yeah. Curly plant. Curly. I've even saved a few threads for the tank inside my house, and see how this grows under more artificial light. Grow it in the tank. Ooh. I might just like thread it. Ooh, curly, curly, curly. Thanks for joining me for this plant project adventure. I can't wait to make some videos to share with you some of the progress that some of my plant projects are making. If you really like the content that you've seen and you like my vlogs, please subscribe for the journey, and I can't wait to bring you more content soon. This is Danny signing out. See you again soon. Goodbye.